The only thing they focus on is the reflection that they get back based on their previous state of being that they overlooked. And then you're stuck. Because what you're focused on is the creation that responds to your past state of being. And that's what most people see all the time, and that's what they define, and that's what they judge, and that's what they base their decisions off of. But you see, the reflections that you get back, that you attracted into your life by overlooking your vibration in the first place, that is based off of your vibration in the first place. So again, it doesn't make sense to respond to what you see, to even focus on what you see. Our society is excessively focused upon what is visible, upon what we call reality, or what is here and now. What is king. That's the attitude, not even in mundane, everyday, Newtonian understanding, but even in spiritual circles, even in mindfulness circles. What is king. Worst mistake in spirituality ever. What is the reflection of what was. So if you focus upon what is, you're actually in the past. Don't monitor the germination process, or in other words, don't wait. So if you're constantly generating new seeds of consciousness, new ideas, new imagination, if you're constantly in the imagination factor, in the imagination state, then you're automatically not waiting to see what happens to the seeds you planted right before this moment. So what often happens is that we imagine something new, and it excites us, and then actions start falling on, and physical realizations or physical manifestations start showing up. You start to see proven evidence of your imaginative states. It's waiting. So when things start showing up, don't wait for them to fully blossom. Create something else. Generate something new. Another way people tend to drive themselves into the ground a little bit is by thinking that they desire the thing they desire more than they desire the desire itself. They think that they want the thing that they want, the car or the realization or the community or the relationship or the finances, more than they want the feeling state that is represented, that is symbolized by these images, by these notions, by these concepts, by these manifestations. So over time you will learn, through burning your hands every once in a while, that what you truly want is to feel good. Constantly be in the future presence state, or the non-physical focus. Again, the word constantly. That's what I want to inspire in you, that you constantly desire to be aware of what you're sending out until you reach a point where you have this super satisfactory level. Not that you stop at that point, you keep going always, but until at least you reach a satisfactory state where your life is no longer generated randomly, but consciously. Care more about how you feel than how it manifests. So if you notice that tension or attachment to a future outcome, remember that ideally what you truly want is to feel good. What you truly want is to feel good. And I know that when it comes to seemingly big manifestations that we've always associated happiness to and freedom to, it's very hard to make that choice for the feeling state instead of to go for the manifestation. Because you have remembered that circumstances are just mirrors, smoke and mirrors. They are not real. They are not meant to dictate reality. They are not meant to dictate these divine gods and goddesses that are all meant to co-create from a place of freedom, from a place of joy. Because how you feel is coming from the highest wisdom that you have access to as a human brain. The human-based physical mind has no access to a consciousness higher than how do I feel in this moment. That's as far as our wisdom can reach in this physical creation.